Hi, Debbie here with another subscriber suggestion project. Well, the last one was from Esther. She wanted me to do a tutorial on a 3D box or a flip book. Well, Esther, I decided to do a flip book. Gee, I haven't done a flip book in a long time. So this is the one I made. This is with Graphic 45 Birdsong papers. And this is the front and this is the back. And I guess it just flips open like this. I have these pages. There's two pockets. In the pockets I just have little tags that I made. Just little tags that go in the pockets. And I just cut out some of the lanterns from the paper and just put those there and use some of their stickers. And here's another pocket. And then it flips open to this side and then flips open to that side. So that's what it looks like. Now this one has a little, yeah, we all know what those are. And here's a, this is just a cut apart from the paper line. I'll think of that word in a minute. And here's a belly band. And here's another cut apart from the paper line that I just tucked under there. And each one of these has a slot for whatever embellishment you want to put in there. These are just some tags I made with the leftover papers. Here's some more from their cut apart. Here's a little tuck spot right here. And then this one also has a pull out that I just made. So I just use a lot of the leftover papers for the, yeah, because this one also has one too. See, I just, since this is, it's not as hard as I'm making it seem, but there's this one here. Yeah, I just used a lot of the leftover papers, and then this is the, can you see that here? Let me see, nope. Slide that over a little bit. And then this flap just opens, and then there's another, get my finger in there. And there's just another tag that I made with the papers. And that's the flip book. It just goes like that. So Esther, I did do a tutorial that's going to be right at the end, you know, right as we go on. I just attached it to this. So if you guys want to watch the tutorial, feel free to just continue watching. Also at the end of the tutorial, I did draw another name for my next project, so you might want to check that out. So stay tuned, tutorial's coming up. Okay, I'm going to start with 4 envelopes. So I have 4 regular size envelopes, they're craft, that I'm going to be using. And what you're going to do is I just open this up and see where you already have a score line here where it folds over. I'm just going to set this on my scoreboard and I am going to line it up. And then I'm going to come over 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to make another score to make a gusset here. But I need to turn this so I can see what I'm doing, because I need to make sure I line this up with, there we go. Sorry if my head's in the way or whatever. And then I'm going to come over just 1/4 of an inch from that, make another line, I'm going to score it, and then I'll fold it. And now I have a little, you can see I have a little 1/4 inch gusset there. So I'm going to do that with the next 3 envelopes, and I'll be right back. Okay, they've all been scored, so I have all 4 of these completed. So what I need to do now is I need to join them. So what I'm doing is I'm going to lay them out. So I'm going to start with these 2 here. So I have one envelope open, and where I did my second score line, I am going to take the bottom of this envelope and I'm going to glue it right along that score line, just like that. You can use wet glue, you can use double-sided tape, whatever works for you. I'm going to use a combination. What I've done is I've just taken my ATG and I've just went across this whole section here. I'm just going to add a little bit of tacky glue, just to give me a little bit of wiggle room if I need it. I don't want to put a whole lot because I don't want to, well, if I get any out, let me go work on that. Okay, and let's continue with the other two. Okay, so they're all glued together, so this is how it's going to be. It just flips open. So what I need to do is pick a paper. So let me go through all my papers and let me see what I have. Okay, well I have this big bag of paper that I really need to use. So what I need to do, this is, let me see what we got here. I got tons of it here. This is the Graphic 45 bird song that I'm going to go ahead and use, because I just need to use this one. I haven't even opened yet. This one's still sealed. But I have all these papers here from another pad, another 12 by 12 pad that I haven't used everything yet. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to cut my papers to the size that I want for my flip book here. So I'm just going to go and measure, like on the outside. My outside is measuring 4 3/8 by 5 3/4. So I'll just make them a little bit shorter because I do like to have the brown border. And then I'll measure the inside here and cut out some papers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as covering this part yet. When I get to that part, I'll think of it. But right now, let me go pick out the papers that I want to use, and then we'll continue. Okay, well, I picked out my papers and I've already cut them and inked them and did what I'm going to do. So let me show you, nothing's glued on, but I'm just going to give you a little run through on how I'm going to be putting my pattern paper on. So for the front of the little flip book, this is going to be the base. And then I have this piece here. And then I have, this is one of the little cut aparts. Then I have that up on foam, and I'm going to put that there, this away. And then I cut out this little stamp image, and then I'm going to glue that on like that. So that's going to be what the cover of the flip book's going to look like. And then when you open it, I have everything numbered. This one's going to go here, and then this one's going to go there. And I can go back later and add little pockets and things like that. But right now I'm just going to show you where I'm putting my pattern paper. So that's what that's going to look like there. And then when you open it all the way up like this, I'm just going to make sure I have them in the right order. I have them numbered. So that's going to go here. And then we have this one. And then we have, this one should be this one. And then on this one with the flap, this is going to go like this. And on the flap, I cut a piece. I just traced flap on the piece of the pattern paper and just cut it out. And then that one's going to go like that. Now originally, when I started putting this together, I was wondering if I was just going to like put a piece here and then just leave this open. I just didn't like the look of that. So I decided I would go ahead and just cover the whole opening, and I might go ahead and make a little notch right here so you can pull things in and out easily, or I just might leave it. I haven't decided yet. But right now I am going to just go ahead and just glue all the papers down, because if I want to add a notch, I can do that at any time. So let me go ahead and glue my papers down. Okay, so all the pages are, all the pad and papers are glued on, and I notched out. I just took my little punch and just notched out so you could get whatever's in there out. So now I'm just not sure if I want to put little pockets for tags, or if these little pockets I should just embellish, keep them flat, and then you can just keep all your embellishments inside the little pockets here. And I'm not sure about a closure on this one yet. And so let me work on that, and I'll let you see what I come up with. Okay, well, I've made a couple of pockets. Let me just use this. I haven't made any tags yet, but I made a couple of pockets, and I cut out some of the little images on the paper. I made a pocket here and another pocket here. I want to put something here. I have some stickers. I might stick some stickers there. And on the inside, I made a little tuck spot here. And then this is a belly band. This is a belly band here. So you can put something there. And of course all the pockets, you know, you can stick something in all these envelopes. And here is a little tuck spot. You can just stick something behind there if you want. And of course you have that. And this envelope here I left open. So yeah, so that's what we have right now. So this is the tutorial for the flip book, and so that's, I might play with it a little bit more to add some things to it. So Esther, if you would like to have this, just let me know, and I will put my email in the description box below, and you can just email me your zip code, and I can let you know if you want that, how much it would cost to just send that through the mail. I don't think it's going to be much. So let's pull another name. Okay, so I have to go over there and get the jar because I didn't have it with me. So let's see. I'm getting low here. So let's see what we have here. What's the next thing here? Okay. Okay, it was something she must have been looking at when I made my original video. She's saying that my hand stitching is just beautiful. She'd love to see flowers made from fabric or lace. Okay, I can work on that. So creating with Sherry Jones. So Sherry, thank you so much for your suggestion. Esther, get a hold of me with your zip code so I can let you know if you want this, what it costs to mail it. And I want to thank all of you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.